Asmongold thinks lethal force is fair for the LA protesters throwing bricks, bottles, etc. Okay, let's hear him out. Let's see what he has to say.
No good spot. Yeah, the best spot to shoot somebody at is not shooting them. But if you would, I mean, that's it. Shooting legs is hard. Yeah, it definitely is. And yeah, no, I as I said again, I totally think lethal force is completely okay. I'm totally justified in it, or I think they're totally justified in it.
I think legally justified, yeah, and probably a lot of cases, but all right, if we're really thinking about it, the thing that the LAPD has been doing a really good job of in the sheriff's department is not a single person has been shot like with real bullets. They've only been shot with non-lethal stuff, and they only did like 200 arrests, so they're not even arresting that many people. They're doing a really good job of actually minimizing the amount of rioting that's happening. In my opinion, they really are. Like, once the LAPD, and I don't know, maybe it was the mayor or something, you know, like, remember LA fires, she fucked that up. Maybe something's wrong, but the LAPD wasn't allowed to fully operate for like a day and a half, and it was just the feds on their own. And once the LAPD came in, everything really started getting under control, because that's what they do. They know this shit. A lot of those cops have dealt with multiple massive LA riots, and they just know what to do. And I watched them operate. It was pretty good. They let the people scream and yell and whatever, do all this stuff, and they're just trying to minimize things escalating. And I think they did a good job, because it seems like each day that's gone by, the amount of rioting is less. All the commotion just kind of happened at night when the sun goes down. And like last night there was some looting, but then the cops went and fucking chased those motherfuckers down and arrested a bunch of them. Not all of them. There was so many of them. They didn't get them all. But LAPD, I think they're doing a good job. And the moment they start shooting people for throwing bricks, this whole entire riot is going to like multiply times 10 minimum. Okay, it's not going to be in that little area of LA that you know, just downtown. You know, the 1 square mile of LA that all this is happening. It's not just going to be there anymore. If somebody gets shot, it's going to blow up. And so that's why I think that a lot of the LAPD has been kind of backing off a little bit to try and see if they can get the looting to kind of fizzle out. But I understand a lot of people saying, no, fuck that, you know, all these people need to be like made an example of now. A lot of manpower required for that, first of all, but also it's just going to escalate things and make things like way nuts. So I mean, if we want to watch LA burn, you know, if you're someone who wants to watch LA burn, what you would want is for someone to get shot and killed by a cop, because then LA is gonna start burning. All right, thought those LA fires were bad? Wait until the looters like start burning it down. So avoiding shooting somebody is a good thing, and that's just my take, right? It's just gonna make things worse, so that's why they're not doing it. Legally justified, I think it's right, but like a big picture, trying to reduce the issue, it's way smarter not to, you know, unless absolutely fucking necessary. Thankfully that situation hasn't happened yet. I love Asmongold. I agree with just about most of the things he says. He's mostly right. He's mostly right, bro. I believe it. If I'm to take this take based off what Drama Alert says, if that's the true context, then I would disagree with this particular one.